Hey, you guys. How are all of you? Wanted to thank my client, Becca, she wove a ring for me. You know, this macrame or whatever. She actually made a ring for me. How cool is that? So I wanted to thank her for sending me that. I'm going to intuit most of today's messages, and then I'll get into the reading. For those of you who are new here, and I've got the hand pan going in the background, I just absolutely love hand pan. Love, love, love. Had a lot of messages come to me in a dream last night. A few announcements first. Those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for liking this video if you choose to do so. I would also appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate all your subscriptions. Also, I have a sister channel on here called Andrea Cox TV. Almost 4 million views, 18,000 subscribers over there, headed towards 19,000. If you are into health and, I believe our issues live in our tissues. If you're into health, y'all know I've been vegan for close to 20 years now. And I truly believe that the plant-based lifestyle is a way to open our third eye, to expand our consciousness. I learned that years ago. And I truly believe in it. So check out Andrea Cox TV. And for those of you who don't know, for private readings, you go to thedetoxintuitive.com, click on Spiritual Gifts and Offerings, choose your reading. The Twin Flame, the Health, and the Akashic Record readings are the most popular. The Akashic Record reading is fabulous, you guys, especially if you're like, why do I hate this person I used to love? Or if you feel like that, I don't recommend you hate anyone, but the Akashic Record reading takes a look into past lives and can truly explain the inner nuances of why people act the way they do. It really helped me to my transition out of something that was, So, that's it. Also, the reading from the other day that I did that is set to private is $69.67. And to pay for that, you go to my Venmo, and I'll just share it, not Vimeo, Venmo. And then once I see the payment come through, I just send you the link with the password. It's a password private 1-hour reading. I think you guys will find a lot of clarity in it. So plus it helps the channel, etc. So it's just, to pay for the private reading, it's just, I just had another person get it. It's at Andrea-Cox-16. So that's how you pay for the reading. Okay. Ask your angels, your guides, to give you any messages. I feel like a few of you are frustrated. We're in Aries energy. Aries energy can drum up a lot of unchanneled energy. So a lot of movement will help, a lot of walking, a lot of body movement. Keep more to yourself. Put less out there. I don't post near as much during Aries season on social media. I don't go live as much. I rarely show my face on live videos during Aries season. There's a reason for that. Because I can run off at the mouth, and I know that. I'm aware of my energy in Aries season. So those of you who are Aries, Leo, Sag, or on the cusp of Aries, such as a Pisces like myself, on the cusp of Aries, or if you have an Aries moon, pull back. You're being asked to take a more poised approach, and you're being asked to take that poised approach for a reason. There's something or someone you are letting go of that needs to be let go of. And this person it's like dealing with a child. They may have been your child in a past life. Whoever this is, you feel like you taught them more than their own mother did. You feel like you raised them. You probably showed this person how to open a car door for a woman. I mean, it's very, or a man, maybe you taught a woman how to dress, or you taught, I feel like for whoever this is, it's almost like a child who gets mad and runs in their bedroom and slams the door and doesn't speak. That's what you're dealing with. The clarity video, I'm not going to push the clarity video again. It's called Clarity Through Peace. Would be extremely helpful for you. Extremely. Brandy or Mia Chi, when they come on, my moderators, they'll post how to purchase it. Again, what I said in the beginning, just go to Venmo, 6967. It's Andrea-Cox-16. Okay. Go night. Go night. No. Go night. Go. Hush. Enough. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Night. Good night. Thank you. Right now. Go night. Okay. So I'm back. Sorry, dogs, someone walked by. So I feel like it's kind of that type of energy. Maybe you have dogs. Maybe the dogs were alerting that, that message was for you. This was the type of energy that like your blood pressure was raised the entire relationship. You kind of never knew what you were going to get when they walked through the door. And you felt responsible for their happiness. You are being asked to be poised while you let this go. They could be a life path number 8. They could be a life path number 4. They could be life path number 12. They could be, we have a lot of stars here. Could be an Aquarian in Vedic or Western. Could be any air sign because we have the angel wings, which is air. There's someone else you're being asked to go the distance with. Number 11's important. This person's a beast, man. This is a person that they're very loving, but you don't want to get on their bad side. They'll eat you alive. Strong connection to a racetrack or races of some kind. You may have met this person when you were out in the desert somewhere or on a beach. There's sand. One moment. I am so sorry, you guys. There is this little yippy dog that has the most annoying bark, and like at least once a day, it just sets the dogs off. Spending time near water would be healing for you. Also, wearing the color turquoise or wearing a turquoise piece of jewelry. Dancing. Sage baths with Epsom salts. Anything turquoise. I immediately put on this thing today. I was just like feeling called when I got out of the bath. To the water, wherever you are, bath, shower. If you shower, imagine the chakras cleansing themselves. Each chakra holds an energetic stance in your body. It can block you or it can free you. A lot of the feminine are just now reawakening their hearts. A lot of the masculine are too. I want to talk to the feminine for just a moment. Life is not a game of chess. You know this. You've known it for a very, very, very long time. For many of you, you may have been with someone that was much older, and maybe they hadn't been treated well, maybe growing up, maybe in their past relationships. They may have had someone that repeatedly cheated on them or hurt them, and they treated you as if you were that person. It was a game of chess. You're being asked to step into your gentle, feminine side of power. You've been in the masculine side for too long. Thank you for hitting the like button. I would appreciate that going up, you guys. We have 56 of you in the room and 27 likes. I'll wait, or I'll shut the video off. It's okay. It just shows appreciation. Also, Super Chats is on. I'll wait. I mean, I'll clean the whole house. I'm going to wait until it's caught up to 50. It really helps the videos get shared. I feel like someone's starting a magazine of some kind, or they're going to appear in a magazine, and it's just going to shock someone. Feeling a lot about family dynamics and politics, actually. Someone may be starting a political magazine. I'm sorry, I just have to check and make sure. I have to go get one of my munchkins. One moment. God, Lewis is so cute. So yeah, there's something about a magazine. Just draw a quick card on that. Ooh, we have the moon and the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. Could be someone who's felt left out in the cold. Could be a Cancerian or a Pisces. Give me one more on that. The card of Cancer come out. Have the card of Scorpio, card of Pisces. Left out in the cold. And then we have someone over here feeling victorious that's giving to more than one person. So I feel like for some of you, you want to go see a family member and it's just not like in the cards for you. It could be something financially going on. There could be something where you feel like you don't have enough maybe saved up to travel. They could be far away. It could be something as small as a plane ticket. It could be something as large as, you know, a ticket across the world or what have you. But there's a reason. And I feel like you're going to manifest the means to do so. For whoever this is for, something must have recently came up that just completely took everything you had been saving up. There's something that put you in a space of feeling lack, and you need to turn that lack around into feeling abundant. Some of you want to start a business, and this is for the feminine. There could be a gentleman around you that is older that claims to be there to support you, wants to help you, but it's kind of like that saying, and I don't like this saying because I'm vegan and I don't believe in eating fish, but it's kind of like that saying, give a boy a fish and you teach him how to eat, give a boy a fishing rod. Someone say what that is. I don't know what it is. I grew up in a house of women. So tell me what that fishing quote is. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime, something like that. This is what I want you to ask yourselves, ladies. This is what I want you to truly, truly, I love all the pink hearts. This is what I want all of you to truly, truly ask yourself. Because I think this is a repetitive issue in your life. Someone gave to you in the past that you were totally in love with. And then they turned it around and made it kind of ugly, right? For some of you, right? It's kind of like they gave and gave and gave. It was kind of like a love bombing, and then they blamed and shamed you to make you feel bad. They also weakened your business, right? If you owned a business or if you worked a job, maybe they told you to take off, or no, you shouldn't do that, or you should spend time with me instead. So you're being asked to look back at that, and you're being asked to look at this new situation. And thank you so much. Give a man a fish. Well, I don't think that's the quote, but that's give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Sammy Lou. Thank you. So you're being asked to recognize this person that is offering to help you. How are they offering to help you? Are they teaching? Are they stepping in and saying, okay, I see you need to, I'm using this as a completely, I see you need to handle your taxes. I see you need to handle this. I see you need to handle this so you feel better about that. Here is this to take care of all of that. When you are done with all of that, please come to me and let's spend some time together, or are they trying to be like the big wig in town, or and trying to well, I'll call there and handle this, or you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. You had that, right? With someone you were in love with. and they turned it around. So you know how that is. So if someone truly wants to help you, ladies, like say you're going through, God, I hate to even say this because I can only see like the Facebook posts after I say this of guys acting like they're doing this for their girlfriends. It'll be pathetic. Say you're going through a breakup, right? And someone wants you to be okay or something. Are they like putting you into like a Roth IRA, or are they just like handing you some cash to like, do you see what I mean? You have to really examine if someone is really helping you or if they are really shaming and blaming you. You have to examine that, right? I mean, to me, like a person like, say, oh, there's a hummingbird outside my window. It's so pretty. So pretty. I love hummingbirds. Never seen a hummingbird that I didn't love. So, for example, and I'll use this as an example. This was years ago, you guys. This is not now. This was years ago. I reached out to someone and I remember like I wanted to repair my credit and everything. This was years ago. I had made some poor choices and I was in the middle of a breakup and I said, I need to get my ducks in a row with business. I need to get this in line. I need to get LLC, whatever it was at the time, right? And no help, none whatsoever. But if I would have said, oh, I need to go get my nails done and get my hair done and blah, 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 I would have been helped. Do you understand what I mean? How is someone helping you? Look at that, examine that. Are they helping you to help boost you or are they helping you to hinder you? Because for me personally, doing it all on my own, I really don't want to be in a position of needing to rely on someone to, go to the grocery or go down the street and get my nail. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to like do all of that myself. But when it comes to substantial things where I'm like, you know what, I may need a little advice on that, I may need a little help, I watch and listen very, very, very closely to how someone is trying to get close to me. Very closely. And if you've been with someone for a long period of time and you have a matter of importance that, like, say you've been with someone like 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, and there is something that you really need help in and you know that's their forte and they don't help you, whoa, big sign for you to walk away. So, for example, I have a client, I'm not going to say her name because she would kill me and she may even be on here. I think her boyfriend of like a year is in finance and she's in politics. And like to me, like if I were him, I would step up and help her, like get her in a new place or something. You know what I mean? I mean, she didn't cheat on him. She didn't. So like that's something to look at, Is this the type of person that only helps you if you're with them? Or is this the type of person that truly wants to see you succeed? That's something to look at. And for some of you, you have someone new, right? That is much older, right? And they could be offering you the world, right? But you have to do X, Y, and Z first. You have to travel here. You have to do that. No, 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 no. If someone truly wants to be in your life, they are unconditionally loving towards you. They want to see you prosper and succeed on your own. And then they want you to choose whether you want to spend time. Do you understand what I mean? They don't want to like buy their way in, so to speak. On the flip side, it's also going to be someone that, wants to empower you by, they're not going to be like, oh, you know, got you a gift card here so you could go in and my name could be at the top of whatever. That's not the way a man who has been through the school of life will be, or a woman. So independence is the way to go. And I want you to examine the older energy in your life very, very, very closely. Okay? For some of you, ladies, you're dealing with a much younger man, a definite soul, past life, soul tie, whatever. And you just don't know what to think. You're just like, the proper channels to get to know each other have not been followed. So you kind of scooted this one on out because you felt like it was not going anywhere and you want something substantial because that's what you've been in, right? This person feels a strong attachment to you. They do. They do. Believe it or not. But your self esteem has been pushed so low that you just didn't feel like you were good enough. Now, whoever you were dealing with made sure that that happened once they caught wind that this other person was close to you. If they were cold and dark, the baby that goes into their room and slams the door shut and folds their arms and says, I'm not talking to you, it got worse, right? Because they were jealous that someone new was vying for your attention. That person that you were with, they can't get off of you either. Now, how many of you agree with that? Now, let's get to the good stuff. For some of you, there may have been someone that in your life could be a mentor, could be, I keep wanting to think, a teacher of some sort, could have been a friend, a family member. Maybe they had gotten ill. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. There's a need to spend a lot more time, and you know that. And it really zapped you into shape, into opening up your heart. So there's a reason for everything, and I think it might have opened them up to some things and the people around them opening up to appreciate that person more. Could be like a matriarch of the family, could be I keep wanting to say teacher of some kind. For some of you, you're realizing this person has been your spiritual teacher your whole life. That they're the one who's enlightened, they're the one who's got the secret sauce, right? There's a need to tithe in whatever way you feel is right to tithe. Whether it's to your favorite YouTuber, whether it's to an animal rescue organization, whether it's at a church, there's a need to tithe in order to receive abundance. The more you give, the more you get back. There's a lot of you that need to ditch the cell phone when you're in the car. You need to lock your purses up in the trunk. Men and women both. For some of you, you're going to get a warning of this week. You're either going to almost have an accident or there's a cop's going to see you looking down at your phone, even at a stoplight, and you're going to get it like a really heinous ticket. I think in California, it's 500. There's a lot of you that need to hear that message. For some of you, it's your children, your teenage children that need to hear that message desperately. For some of you, you're helping someone remodel a home. Could have been a mother's home or an older person's home. Gentleman. For some of you, you had an older, like a gentleman person pass away in your life. There might be an inheritance there. There might be someone that was also cut off of an inheritance. I don't know what that's about. For a lot of you, especially the masculine getting out in nature and the feminine getting out in nature, there's too much time being spent on your cell phone. Body movement is vitally important. I want to share something with you guys, and this isn't intuited. This is just from experience of being an extremely disciplined woman my entire life. Okay. I'm not in my 20s. I work out every day. I've always worked out. I get up. I used to get up, go to the gym, be at the gym for an hour, and I would go to yoga in the evenings. I don't do that any longer because as we go through different life cycles, our body changes and we're supposed to honor our body at those stages. Now I get up, I do like 30 minutes of movement. I either jump on my rebounder in the sun or something of that nature. In the afternoon or evening, I'll go and I'll lift weights, for not a long time, like 30 minutes. Like I have a split I do. And then I'll hit yoga 3 or 4 times a week, right? Some days I just do my little morning routine and I hit yoga. I have an infrared sauna in the garage that I use. Body movement is vitally important. If I didn't have body movement, I would not be even this happy. I know I don't sound very happy right now. I actually am happy, but when I get messages like this and I wake up with them and they're so strong, it's just like I'm like a portal for messages because my body's so clean. So body movement is of importance, taking care of yourselves, putting yourselves first, not wallowing in some type of sadness or anything. You guys are over this. Come on. You can't tell me you're over this. You cannot tell me you're not over this. If you aren't over it, thedetoxintuitive.com, click on spiritual gifts and offerings, get a reading. I'll get your ass over it really quick. We're moving into an expansive time. Some of us have learned valuable lessons, some of us haven't. I think that for the majority of the feminine, you would have been very open and receptive, even up until last week, to your masculine's energy if he would have stepped in with an open heart, with communication, with clarity. But I think that entire time during separation, someone kept coming back and trying to just kind of skate around the subject. And for some of you, that was good enough. It's not good enough for me, and congratulations. Congratulations to every one of you ladies who do not allow people to get away with jackassery in your life. Congratulations. My hat's off to you because you're shaping and molding a better world. Seriously. Do I need to delete this douchebag? Excuse me for a moment, ladies. Okay, who is this? Savasana Boutique Rose. I can't say your name. She says, I think it's important for the feminine to have the masculine know that the loving support is needed, especially if the masculine is a hardworking, loving provider. Absolutely. But let me tell you something. Do I see a masculine under here? Where is he? Is he under the computer? I pay my own bills. So maybe for you, that's the truth. But for me, I congratulate and give the love to myself with, buying myself something, getting a massage once a week, doing whatever, because I pay my bills. So maybe that's true for you. Now, I do feel like men need recognition. Here's the problem. We have those little Facebook reminders and things like that. I don't think a day went by in my last relationship where I didn't give someone recognition, both publicly and definitely in private. The problem is they get so spoiled with that recognition, right? That they feel they can treat you like a doormat. So maybe for you, you need to continue doing that. For me, no, no, no. I don't do that. I don't do that. Okay? All right. Let's move on. Let's do a nice little read, shall we? Okay, let me make sure the douchebaggery is found down at the bottom. Oh, well, Marthina, you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Oh, here's the guy I need to delete. Let me. Bob Marley. God, that sounds like one of my exes. Let me report him. Okay. Let me get some good music real quick because this is a little too orchestra for me. Not that I don't like it, it's just a little too much. For some of you ladies, there's someone that's going to come in autumn of next year, and that's your person. That's your person getting hitched. That's your person. For others of you, you are growing something that is so powerful that you're going to be traveling very soon, traveling next year. I want divine feminine, divine masculine. What is this? I don't want that. I'm sorry, you guys, I have to find a good hand pan drum rhythm. Super Chats is on. Oh, I love these two guys. I love these two guys. You guys, music is powerful. Don't forget how powerful music is. Please don't forget it. God, I want a hand pan so bad. Some of you have someone that hired someone to do some type of, could be like some type of black magic or something. It's a male energy. They do it to everyone. Just for some of you, if you think back, you can remember when this person told you they had done it on someone else. You can turn that around real quick with a little black candle. Ah, I love it. Oh, I love it. God, I love it. Oh, she came out again. Yep. Okay. There's going to be a lot of traveling going on. Okay, well, good. So, the masculine is trying to learn all this stuff you've taught him, right? This is beautiful. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So he's seeing that you've created something to create abundance for yourself, and he's trying to do the same. That's wonderful. So whoever your divine counterpart is, this is what they're trying to do. They're also trying to be graceful in movement and action. So wanting to jump into something, but not going into it too quickly. They have luck on their side. They have the grasshopper. When the last time I saw a grasshopper, I had an amazing week. They may see that you really love your jewelry or whatever. They may be starting to stack up some good juju bracelets. The thing is, you guys, this is all stuff you tried to teach them when you were with them that they overlooked. Remember that. They could be wanting to offer to you. Eagle is of significance. For some of you, you're preferring to go stag right now, just preferring to stay, to trust in the process. You should be putting mint in your water. Mint, these look like mint leaves to me. Eat less meat. For some of you, you're becoming extremely, extremely sensitive. Even when you walk in like a bar or something, you see a head of an animal on the wall, it makes you sick. Them, on the other hand, however, they are a warrior. So they're in warrior mode. They could be like tossing out, what you taught them. Maybe you were teaching them about plant-based, whatever. They could be going more heavy into meat, whatever, lifting. Maybe some of them want to get into some type of, beef you up type of shot or something like that. So they're basically rebelling, right? Like they're 5, and that's good. That's good. You know why? Let me grab this card. I bet it's shapeshifter. I'm almost positive. Okay, yeah. So shape-shifting, because they were doing this for so long that it got on your nerves. So you want this. You want this wolf, eagle. You're like, yeah, go, rock out, have a ball. I'm just going to be creating my, empire, traveling on the DL and not looking back. So you guys are really kind of, self-care mode, right? Putting yourself first, focusing on your careers and your businesses. This is beautiful. High priestess. See, she's under here. So this is what's keeping you down, right? We have the Shalom master, right? He's like, okay, I'm buying my bracelets because she wears them and they're good juju for her. And I'm believing in myself more, and I'm starting something for myself. I am going to trade my energy and for finances. They're really getting on it. You should be proud of them. But the thing that's keeping you from, look, because we have the high priest trying to offer to the high priestess, right? The high priestess has come out of hermit mode, right? Hermit mode was under her, right? You had a protective guardian that was keeping you from this person. right? You had some kind of male protective guardian probably that wanted you. What is keeping you from being receptive, right, is this mask that they haven't taken off, right? This I'm going to be whatever you need instead of being me. I'm going to be super sensitive and loving to one person and be a complete jackass to another. I'm so rough and tough, but really I'm a 5-year-old child that slams the door and no talkie, So this is what is on top of you and keeping you from being receptive, right? So communication is like key. There also could be someone in the divine masculine's life that has this energy that is the problem. Could be a parent, could be a child, could be, anyone. So you're doing the stag thing now. You've got someone offering you travel and you're thinking about it. You're absolutely thinking about it. You're thinking, okay, is this going to benefit me in the long run? What does this person want from me? Am I interested in this person? So a lot of us are debating a trip, right? Do you have a moderator on here? It's okay. Bob Marley's from my past. We're just gonna hide the user on the channel. That's okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so a lot of you are also seeing the ways that you two are mirroring one another, and that's beautiful. You're taking time to reflect, really good self-care of yourself. There's a lot of partying that's going to be going on the masculine side. I'm feeling a lot of weekends in Vegas. I'm feeling a lot of, alcohol, a lot of, whatever their thing is, right? One of you just said strip club. I felt that energy. You thinking that. What do you think you will become? Think positive. Who cares? Anyway, no one wants that. We have Mother Earth. Feel loved and confronted and comforted. Confronted. Some of you may feel confronted. I said it for a reason. She has a moon on her forehead. Could be a Cancerian or a Pisces. Knowing that you are a mother, even if you don't have physical children. There's some of you that have given more to this world than you would have given if you had 10 children. And that's you're a teacher of some kind. You're either a spiritual healer. You've taught people about health. You've taught people how to grow their own food. You teach people in politics. You teach people. There's a ton of different things you could be doing. You could be teaching people how to be an entrepreneur. So you're really feeling that. Some of you could be doing some type of like getting your blood work done, doing some type of all natural bioidentical hormone thing. There's butterflies all throughout this. It's part of your rebirth process. Congratulations for honoring your body where it is. I can't imagine waking up at the crack of dawn and running 6 miles like I used to. Having had a broken foot, I'm like, okay, I will take 5 extra pounds and not have an 8-pack of abs just to feel good and balanced, right? So congratulations. It's also better for when you travel. Some of you, the masculine or the feminine, you're worried about travel and like your food and everything. Don't worry about it. Whoever's asking you to travel, they will like completely take care of you in that manner. You're just waiting for this person to show up as having no conditions. So for example, if this person showed up and said, okay, here's 10 grand, take care of what you need to take care of and call me when you're done with it or whatever, that would be no conditions. But if this person is like, okay, I'll meet you in France and then or give me the phone number of, you're not down with that, and you're not going to be. So I think if that's the case, you're just going to exit this person out of your life. You're taking care of your needs. Something's going to happen in the winter time, but you're taking care of your needs up until that point. You're guarding your heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. The feminine, you're being asked to let someone love you. It's not over here on the masculine side, it's on the feminine side. Let me find something real quick. Oh, I love these two guys. God, I love them. I mean, are they in concert anywhere? I absolutely love them. Last concert I saw was Diana Krall at the Hollywood Bowl. This is a fated and destined union, you guys. It was supposed to happen like this. You know, two people helping each other to grow. The thing is that the masculine will never grow like fully to their full capacity in money or in love until they learn how to open up and express and communicate what they've needed to communicate all along. For the feminine, there's a change happening. Some of you resonate with birds a lot. 222, you'll be seeing that a lot. 12, 13, 8, 8, 8. The number 9. Some of you, this person's whole kind of bitch session is that you need to be more flexible, you need to lighten up, you need to just hold up that mirror. Because if they would have had to deal with what you had to deal with, yeah. We've got 8 and a 1 is a 9. We have serendipity. Some of you are life path number 9. There's an unfinished symphony that you are letting go of to allow something that was very serendipitous and very meant to be come into your life. If you were dealing with a life path number 1, a 7, or an 8, and you're feminine, it was fated. It was fated and destined. This person could be an Aquarian either in Vedic or Western because we have the stars. They could be any air sign actually, well, or Earth because I see she has leaves on her body. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could have those heavy in their chart. You wanted to mend things with this person, I think, honestly, up until like this week. But the stubbornness was that of, for a lot of you, this person has someone in their life and they're with this person for money. I'm talking about the masculine. Seriously, with them for money. And so that prevented them from fixing this. I feel like some of them are building a house with someone else's money. And that's going to be a rude awakening for someone. For others of you, 2 and 2 is 4, there's a male energy, and look at this, that is the yin to your yang, yang to your yen, whatever. Especially if you're a life path number 2, life path number 7, life path number 9, because 2 and 7 are 9. This person could be a 2 or a 4. 2 and 2 is 4. Sorry, that was on the music. So look at how all the cards match. You're thinking about this person and you're wondering, okay, is that it? Is that all? The problem with this situation is this person comes and then they go, and you're left feeling orphaned, you know? And this person only wants to be around you when you're happy, happy. They have like zero tolerance for anything but like perfectly happy, perfectly fluid. And what they don't understand is like they're kind of a part of the problem a little bit, because it's almost like it's a round and round scenario, like in and out and in and you're not down with that. So I think somewhere along the line, you may have created some kind of boundary. See how they felt about that. Aw, well, no place like home. Maybe they're looking for a new home. Maybe they feel this way about you. Maybe they're thinking about you, imagining you. Maybe they come to see you in your dreams. I think you wanted to co-create with this person. One of you is represented by a jaguar, another one the owl. Or there was something significant when you were together that you heard an owl, or there's something of this going on. I feel like you could have a dream about them where you're dancing with them. I just see these people dancing back here. This person would have to tattoo your name on his chest to get you to think that he was actually into you. That's how perfect you think this person is. Yep. That's sad, but it's true. There's someone else from the past that did make you really happy at one time. You do and always will have a leg up in this situation. You know that you're sabotaging it. That you're sabotaging it because you have peace, man, peace. Because this person will always be of two minds. This is a person that will always be stuck in the past, not focusing on the future, to where you're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. This person is still stuck on a past situation, always will be. You could be a feminine that's a life path number 3. That's for you. This person will never let go of their past. In love with them. Yep. Person could be a life path number 4 or life path number 8. 4 and 4 is 8. A thinker, a deep, deep thinker. You can't love the past out of this person. This person will always, always, always want their past. And you're kind of a part of the problem because your words and quote guidance are guiding them into not communicating, which solves nothing. And that doesn't really create any good karma. That's why if I find out that someone has been involved with someone for like the past, like even if it's like within the past year, I have like a zero policy of, I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Some of you recently got a letter, you're going to get a letter. About why this person's been acting this way. You could be a life path number 3. They're trying to balance out the scales, trying to be fair, right? It's very Libra energy. They could have Libra in their chart. You could have Libra in their chart. You're going to realize, man, it's time for me to like hit the snooze button on this, or they've realized that about you. We have the fox sleeping on the moon, sneaky little fox. See, so here's the deal. For some of you, something ended, and it ended in a way that like either a situation from the past or something that was not cleared up came in and brought light to a situation, and it was a shock to that person as well. And then this person went to sleep on the whole subject and just ignored everyone and didn't clean up any of the mess they had created. So that's the type of person you're dealing with. So you have to remember, you know, like the one lady that was like, oh, I think we should support and be loving to men who are supportive of, and I don't mean to talk, you know, silly, who are striving hard to financially support, then you must be financially supported by someone, because I'm not. And so, and when I was with someone that did a lot for me, I definitely showed appreciation. Definitely. Now, have there been relationships where I haven't? Of course. But definitely in my last one, I showed appreciation and a lot of tolerance. A lot of tolerance. A lot of tolerance for a lot of just absolute bullshit, you know? Not on like a cheating scale or anything like that, more from like people from their past, like, you know, just bringing nonsense home from work and dumping it on me, and yeah, that type of stuff. So be mindful, right? Is Super Chats broken today? It must be. It must be. Maybe I shouldn't do one of these for a while. Some of you are low in iron. Some of you definitely need to hop on AndreaCox.com and get my digital detox under the detox section. It's like under $100. Some of you need to cleanse. Oops. Oh, that one could be on there. Some of you are in love with a Capricorn or someone that has strong Capricorn placements. Like Capricorn would dominate this person's chart. They'd be a really hard worker. For many of you, your ex-person, male, shows up as the Hierophant and the Death card. So if you listen to Scorpio readings or like the Taurus reading that I've done, it'll really resonate with you. A lot of you need that video. You guys need to get that hour-long video, hands down. It'll heal and help so much. For a lot of you, this person still sees you like this, like someone that only has a fish in a cup to offer, right? They see you as just tore up about them. In the past, it was a shock to them, right? That you were about to move forward with someone else. 10 of Pentacles, Star card, card of Aquarius. For some of you, this person may have intercepted and said something to someone that stopped everything dead in its tracks. We have the Lovers on top of the Devil card. Very Capricorn energy. I'm not reading the Lovers as a Gemini. I'm reading the Lovers as a divine union that was supposed to come together. We have the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. One person was younger than the other. We have a Page of Pentacles. This is the person that wanted to work together. Wow, Jesus, Four of Wands. But someone else felt trapped. But the wheels turned, and whoever felt trapped is now showing as the Queen of Pentacles upright. Here we have a Gemini energy, a Knight of Swords rushing into that Queen of Pentacles, or we could just have a Queen of Pentacles with a mouth on her, or a Queen of Cups with a mouth on her. I don't know why I called her the Queen of Pentacles. There's a reason. So she could be someone that works really hard. So either we have a Gemini coming in to speak their piece, or we have a Queen of Cups that's taken on a Gemini energy that's very mouthy. It's okay. One more card for this Moon card, the Lovers, and the Devil card of Capricorn. One more. There's going to be communication here. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it's a work situation. 8 of Wands, communication. If you're dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Gemini, or a Capricorn, there's going to be some kind of communication. I feel like one person's going to be really rude communicating, and then you're going to have another person come in immediately after that's going to show you why that had to happen. Temperance, feeling victorious, King of Pentacles. So we have a spoiled energy here, Temperance. So the card is Sagittarius, but it can be any sign. Feeling victorious. Maybe they're rolling in some dough or whatever, or maybe this is daddy, right? For some of you, you're a female, Sag, taking money from someone who's older than you and feeling victorious about it. For others of you, I feel a real midlife crisis vibe here of a man who's maybe with, I don't know, this could be anything. For others of you, you're dealing with a male with a lot of money, and a child is what got in between you. A child's lies, a child's bullshit. Child could be really spoiled, feeling victorious that that they, in their eyes won. It's a lot of bad karma there. A lot of karma going to come back to that child, and that's not good. A child could be 40, right? Child doesn't have to be, the world. So you need to release this. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Someone cut out a Two of Cups situation. So you had true love there. Yeah. And you got heartbroken. And you mourned. And, you probably found out some craziness. But you started something that's bringing in Pentacles. Who's behind all this is a Page of Wands. Again, Sag, Aries, Leo, younger. Someone that put their foot down, right? This is also someone that spies on you, especially if you're a water sign, male or female. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you can be a female water sign and show up as a King of Cups if your emotions are super in check. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's dealing with a Leo, who's a heavy ass burden. And they may have went through a 10 of Swords tower moment with this person. So this person from your past is seeing the light now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing your appreciation. They're seeing the light now. They're showing up as the Emperor, Aries energy, or kind of a little bit of someone finally stepping into their power, right? They can see the damage that they caused, especially if you're a younger water sign, male or female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Um, Maybe they held on to you, right? And maybe they're looking at the seeds of plant they planted and wanting to give you justice in a situation. Maybe you continued to offer to this person, not knowing that there was anyone else involved, right? Feeling left out in the cold while someone else, juggled whatever. They could have been juggling work, could have been juggling third party responsibilities, all of the above, but still, there's no excuse. And this person kind of skedaddled away like a thief in the night, right? I think that this situation came back to you more than once, could have been 4 times, and or someone else came in and offered to you and you denied it because you were stuck on this. This person is a king of wands in the upright. That's a beautiful energy. But you were hung up on the past. You were hung up on someone that moved on and acted immature, right? You're showing up as the healed, the Empress, Divine Feminine. Um, they're showing up as either wondering if you have someone on the side, High Priestess, Ace of Cups, wondering if you have a new love, or they're hiding someone. We also have a Queen of Pentacles making a judgment call. So this is either someone in their life or this is you making a judgment call on someone else in your life that's very in and out. Maybe this person has a lot of options, and maybe you're thinking that person's better off single. And you're just cutting through the bullshit in your life. Congratulations. Okay, you guys, I hope you're okay with me not sugarcoating a reading and making it all about butterflies and rainbows, because not every day is going to be about sunshine, butterflies, and rainbows, right? So get outside, get some fresh air, take your dogs on a walk. And, I want to say something. I have 2 dogs and, rescue dogs. And today I love to hang laundry out back because I love like the smell of like fresh laundry from crisp air. And my dogs were out there, and my one dog I had realized had been out there for an hour. It's fenced in out back, and he was just laying in the sun. And I just looked at him and I thought, you know what? I saved you off of death row, and you are so happy laying in the sun, eating your organic food. If you have the opportunity to adopt an animal that you know is going to be euthanized, a dog or a cat, I'm a huge dog lover, but any animal, please do so. If you're allowed to have animals, or if you own your own home and please do so. You get so much healing love, unconditional love from animals. You can go on Instagram if you're in LA County, Dog Meets Family, but wherever you're at, there's always the opportunity to adopt and care and love for your pets. Jesus, one of the worst things I see is like someone just letting a dog run wild where there's traffic. Or my ex used to do that. It would piss me off so bad. I mean, I don't even want to get into it. Or when they let like a dog, like leash is like 100 feet long and you're in a high traffic area, really care for your pets. If you take them in the car with you, get one of those little bungee cords. It's like a seatbelt for them. Really care for your pets and care for yourself. Put your cell phone, leave it at home, right? There's a new idea. Leave your cell phone at home, hit the gym, take a walk in the sun. I love you guys so much. And, I'm detoxing. I'm doing my digital detox off of AndreaCox.com this week. So a lot of stuff's coming up. And I'm getting rid of it, and that's okay. Just let me hold something in high regard too with you guys. Hold people to their word. Don't allow people to get away with bullshit. Hold people to their word. If someone said they're going to do something, don't let them weasel their way out of it by demanding this, or anything like that. Hold people to their word. I always say I don't let strangers in the house, right? If someone that I haven't seen in a long time is knocking on my door, they're not even getting their big toe in unless I have an explanation of why. Now, of course, this would be someone I was in a, situation with long term or what have you, not someone new. There's special privileges for someone new, right? They haven't pissed you off yet. So, and this other person knows this. I do feel for a lot of you, someone is with someone for money. And this would be a male energy with a female for money. And I do feel like if you're a female that is really overextending yourself for a male, you might want to examine that deeper. You might want to examine that deeper. I feel for others of you, maybe this person thought you were with them for money, which wasn't the case. But, that came from people around them. So just digest it and release it. I think a lot of you need to get that video. I'm just going to type on Vimeo. You can friend me on there. Don't friend me unless you're purchasing. That's just weird because it's a money thing. It's a money thing on Venmo. So it's Andrea Cox 16. And then the price is $69.97. That's an hour-long video, and it really goes in depth for all the signs. All right? I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Be well.